won the competition. We won 10 million naira. So the investor is going to come in with money. There was already talent, which is me, and we have product, which is music. It's called AI Mastering Assistant. This one now, when you finish producing your music and probably you are good with mixing, you don't need to be looking for who help you master your song. Directly where you are, master your song at the go.
Welcome back to Mary's Mind. Today we have an interesting guest in the list, right? Who has spent over 10 years creating, producing, and entertaining us with his good music. So he's here to share some of the experiences he has had, the struggles, and you know they say experience is the best teacher. I'm sure you're gonna learn one or two things from his experience because it doesn't necessarily have to be your experience. Okay, so if you're just new in the music industry, or if you're trying to like find your way through and you need someone to tell you some of these things, stay tuned because you're gonna love this. Hi, Ypick.
Hi, Mary.
It's good to have you here in the studio. Thank you for honoring our invitation.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so can you tell us about yourself? Let's say your fans want to know, who is this Ypick? What does he really do? Please let us know.
Yeah, Ypick is an entertainer. I play guitar, I do covers,
Okay.
I sing.
That's great.
Yeah, so basically, Ypick is an entertainer. I entertain people for a living.
Oh. How long have you been in the industry?
Yeah, I've been in the industry for over 15, let me say 15 years now.
Wow, that's a lot.
Professionally, yeah.
So where did it start from? Can you tell us?
Yeah, the whole thing started from church to school, from school, trying to find our way, our path. Okay, where do you want to stay? Where do you want to stand? And okay, I
Yeah.
fell in love with music from a very young age.
Can you remember the particular age?
I know. I'm very sure it was before I was 10 years old.
That's
From
great.
church, started playing the drum, the local drum.
Oh yeah.
From the local drum, I fell in love with musical instruments, the keyboard, the guitar, and other sax.
Wow, you
But
play sax as well?
yeah, no, not really. Then when I was learning, trying this out, trying different ones out, and I finally major on guitar.
Okay.
So
let me ask, what's the best thing about being an entertainer so far?
it's fun to be an entertainer. If you're not happy, how do you want to make other people happy?
Okay. So you're saying being an entertainer has made you happy. That's the best thing.
Anytime I'm on stage and I want to entertain people, I have to be happy. Regardless of whatever thing you're going through, me personally, anytime, even I'm going through anything and I'm on stage, so far with my guitar and I'm ready to entertain anybody, I'm in a different zone, I'm in a different mood, I must be happy. Like, that's like my happy moment when I'm on stage. That's one of my biggest happy moments when I'm entertaining people.
Okay, so you'd say when you're having a bad day, once you start entertaining people, your mood changes.
Like, I'm happy. Like, it's gonna take away the whole sorrow.
That's great. So what's the worst thing about being an entertainer?
The worst thing to be an entertainer.
Something that when you're like, oh God, it's because I'm entertaining. That's why I'm allowing this happen.
Yeah, you have to take a lot of trolls. You don't have to reply. You don't have to, like, it's part of the job.
Comments,
yeah,
trolls.
8 comments. You have to be strong enough to know that okay, it's part of it. And another thing is risk. You are taking a lot of risk too. And what else? Financial aspect too. When you don't have enough funds to do some projects, that one too can be very, very draining. Yeah, so those are the worst parts too. Yeah.
Now let's go to the financial aspect, right? Okay. So I know that you mentioned you have a band. So how has it been for you guys when it comes to money, having to do with money in your band? Maybe you want to raise something, you want to get something.
You see, the band financial aspect is really challenging at the moment too, You have to keep the brand, you have to keep your content and everything glued to the face of your audience, and that alone is a lot of money. And when you're working with different set of people, they have different financial needs, and sometimes you come for rehearsal. And you call, like, the current situation of the economy too is actually affecting a lot of things.
Yes.
The price of what we got the other day is different from what we bought. We are gonna get today, so We just have to find a way to balance the whole thing. We're trying to manage ourselves. The financial aspect is a really big challenge to all entertainers, even like in the country now. Just have a way to we have to find a way to balance the whole thing. And I keep talking to them, guys. The future is actually bright. Let's keep doing this. Let's keep striving together. Let's do this together. Everybody's going to enjoy at the end of the day.
You mentioned you've been able to balance the financial struggles with your band and as an entertainer. So, what are some of the things you think you've done that has helped you balance financial struggles as an entertainer?
We've not balanced it yet, though.
Okay.
We are still on the we are still on the way to balance the whole thing. Now I'm just trying to encourage them and let them see reasons why we need to put in more effort to do this.
Okay.
Because Rome is not built in a day. You have to, steady, consistency.
Yeah.
Have to keep grinding.
Okay, so now I'm curious. Have you guys had any financial disputes among your band before?
Before.
Oh yeah, just give us what happened.
Okay. When we went for trophy competition and we won the competition, we won 10 million naira. And when it comes to money, people with different language. So like I try my possible best to handle that part, to try and to try to have a fair share among everybody. Sure, you get. We had back and forth when it comes to money.
Sharing the money.
Sure, you get. I had to lay 2 of my guys off.
Wow.
Yes, because of this whole conflict. Because I don't want issue. You get people that understand, and people that I try to find out, okay, where is the problem coming from? So I had to tackle the problem. I had to lay 2 people off that I don't want you guys anymore. I don't want to work with you anymore. You can just leave. Sure, you get.
You think it was because of the money that happened?
Yeah, aside from the money, some issues too came up, well, money triggered the whole thing.
Okay.
So other things I don't want to let it be on camera. So
okay, no, but that's fine. So now, as a guitarist, right? I know that one thing with music, most of your fans are females. Ypick here and there. So how do you balance relationship with females around you as an entertainer?
Yeah, well, I would say most of my fans, for me, right, presently, most of my fans are elite.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe in the course of the next phase that I'm about to enter now, maybe I'll have more female fans, which is me switching from just playing the guitar to singing. So, and even with the way I still play the guitar too, I have female friends. Some, there's how you want to take away girls from this whole thing, because girls, when you have girls like as your fan or part of your fan, they're part of the people that are going to like help you push and make you more famous. And when girls like your music, it's something else. Like we have track records of likes of Ruga, Rema, like all these Gen Z.
I know, right?
So like it's a must. You have to have fans, female fans. So it now depends on you on how you're gonna balance it. And you can't be, and you have to be very disciplined when it comes to stuff like that. You can't jump on every. It's not easy. There's a lot of temptation too. Yeah, it's not easy. Well,
that's good. So let me ask now, going to the music career, you mentioned that you're about to start like singing often, creating your music.
Yeah.
So what do you think are maybe some of the challenges you think you might face going there?
Okay, that's a beautiful question. I think everything we want to become or want to be in life is actually destined by God. And over the years that I've been playing guitar, doing covers, I've performed on bigger stages. I've worked with brands.
Yes.
I don't know if I can actually mention. Like I work with Jameson, I worked with Glevidish, I've worked with Jack Daniels, I've worked with Johnny Walker. Which one again? I've worked with NSC, like big brands like that. Like I've worked with Moet Chamdon, like big brands, because my craft actually
speaks for you,
attracts like mine, and those are the kind of people my craft actually
Attracts you,
attract.
yes.
So I've gained experience over the years. So me now transiting from playing the guitar to singing
To
now,
singing,
I
yes.
feel I've gathered a lot of experience,
Okay.
which is I'm not saying there's not gonna be challenges. If there's no challenges in life, we can grow.
You
So
can grow,
we need
yes.
to, and this part of my next phase that I'm trying about to start now. I've even started. She get is I know it's going to be challenging acceptance. If people have not heard me sing before, even some of my song that I've produced that I'm about to release, I sampled to some of my friends or my guys. Like, what do you think about this song? Some people will be like, "Baba, now you dey sing. Is this your voice?" Ah, I'm about
Sure.
you dey try, oh, really? So like I know that one, people will be like, really. A lot of people will be like, I'm not sure it's you,
Is you
but
that's okay.
so I know over time I'm still gonna have challenges, people accept it. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what's gonna happen, but I know I'm ready for whatever challenge is gonna come. So
That's good. I love that spirit. And don't
mhm,
worry. So, what
yeah.
do you think about like the money challenge when it comes to transitioning into music now? So, do you think is one major thing, and what do you think you can do, or maybe you would advise people to do when trying to transition into music?
Okay. To financial aspect of it is it's still gonna be there, the challenge. But another thing again is I think I've been able to do a lot of homework in terms of production. To produce music is not a baby thing
Yes.
anymore. You spend millions when it comes to production, promoting. You want millions of people to listen to your music. You have to. It's very, very capital intensive.
Intensive,
So you get.
exactly.
So I've been able to break um some part of it, which is me producing some of my music myself. I am a
Okay.
producer, so I've learned all this craft too while I was still doing other things.
Okay.
I didn't even see this new part of me coming this soon. I know someday I'm gonna do it, but I don't know how soon it's going to be.
Okay.
So I produced some of my music myself, and I have friends around me, producers. So if I'm hooked or if I need anything, I can easily call somebody. Hey guy, what's up? I found this thing. Okay, let me adjust this. Let me do this. So I've been able to like
Leverage on the
leverage
people
on
around
that
you.
part. Yeah, that part
Yes.
of production. So I don't think I really have much financial issue when it comes to production.
Okay. So, what about like promotion? Because I know
So
that's
the,
one of
the
the
yeah
major
the
thing.
promotion now is where I feel there might be a little bit of challenge.
Okay.
But I know with the power of social media
Mm-hmm.
and work with some influencers, I know God is gonna help me break
Yeah.
through that too. So from there, I think I'm good to go.
Okay, that's great. One major thing I also want to ask is, have you? I know that yes, you've been into music and everything. Have you ever tried, or maybe going outside music to make money? Maybe another stream of income outside music. Have you tried that?
Yeah, Ypick is a man of many talents. So
Mm-hmm. So, what's some of the things you've
many
tried?
talent.
And
First of all, I studied estate management at the University of Lagos,
okay,
and you know what it means to be a professional realtor.
wow, that's nice.
So, but that's one thing I've not really right from school. Now we have everybody is an agent, everybody, old mama, papa, everybody is selling house now. So
Yes,
real estate is a big deal now in Nigeria. So
exactly.
in the world, not even in Nigeria. So I am happy I went through that part too. So even though I don't want to do music, I'm going to like still maybe leverage on my course I read in school.
Okay.
But I want to be an investor in real estate, not practice real estate.
Yes.
Be an investor. Maybe the money we make from music we'll put it in real estate.
Okay.
So you get. So aside from that, I am also a graphics designer. I design. I went
Wow.
to school to
To
learn
learn
graphics
graphic design.
designing. I'm a very good designer. I design most of my album covers, my covers myself. So I'm also a digital painter. I can create a portrait, and
Okay.
yeah, so I think I'm very handful when it comes to, and I also have a branding company where we brand a lot of product and all that. So those are in the like box that are yet to be like unveiling. I'll be unveiling some of them later, but majorly now I'm focused on my music for now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's great. I think one of the things I've gathered from the things you said is that okay, if people want to like reduce the financial struggles, they need to be able to maybe leverage on the
Learn,
people around
yeah,
them,
leverage, learn things like
Ex-
don't just. I think it's even better if you know this is your path, this is where you're going to. There are
yes,
some things that you feel you need that you need money to get them. It's better you learn some of those things. You
exactly.
can learn video editing or
Perfect.
learn something.
Because that would reduce the
Yeah,
cost at the
reduce the
end.
cost. Like so that you won't be, because those little things can just discourage and be draining and like no motivation to create
Exactly.
anything.
Because I
So
feel like most people are mostly discouraged
because they
to make
can,
their music because they
yeah.
feel like, ah, how much will I use to
Mm-hmm.
create, to get a producer,
Mm-hmm.
get this editing? If they can even learn graphic design, they can just, that's one, they've already
Yeah.
covered their album
If
cover or
yeah, because all
something.
those things are not cheap anymore. Do you know how
Exactly.
much it takes to do cover for the song? So me, if I create music now, I'll give it to somebody else to make some master for me. I'll
Mm-hmm.
wake up. I'll come to Insta booth. Come and snap picture.
That's great.
I snap picture here. I can also edit picture, but not professional. But I can edit picture for my album cover. So
No,
I've done like 50%.
that's
So the
it.
remaining
You've minimized
50%.
cost.
So like it's very advisable to work with that formula. It's going to help. It's going to reduce burden. So you'll be so relaxed when it comes to,
Exactly. So
yeah.
you know that maybe the money you have, you can use that to promote,
Yeah,
get
so you
social
can save
media
money to
influencers.
promote. You can even be working aside and be getting money, because you're not blown here. You have to look for something aside too to be earning money from. At least you be pushing yourself before you see the major hit or somebody, a big promoter or
Yes.
an investor that will come and invest in you and say, okay, we are taking it up from here, because anybody that wants to also invest in you must see what you have, what do you have, like what do you have? What are
Exactly
you bringing to
does.
the table too before we say okay, okay, let's go. You know?
Wow, that's great. Now, speaking about investors, have you like had an investor in your music career? And if you've had like, what do you think the role of an investor is? How important are they in the music business?
Yeah, okay. When it comes to investing or investor
Yeah,
now, because music is now a serious business, that's where the music business come in. You can't do the whole work alone.
alone,
So you get,
exactly.
so when it comes to stuff like this, like what I'm about to do now, I need investors. Or because I don't think I want to be under any record label. And if I see a bigger one, even though if I see a record label, I don't know yet, but everything's still under like looking for an investor. An investor is gonna come in. An investor is going to come in and, okay, I have so amount of money. Okay, let's put it into this. And, over so period of time, the money will have yielded to this point, and maybe the interest rate and all that. So that's where the investor is going to come in with money. There was already talent, which is me, and we have product, which is
Exactly.
the music. So the investor is coming in to drop the money to promote the
The
products.
product,
So
yes.
when after sales and everything, you sit down in round table, okay, investor, take your share, take your interest. Artist talent, take your share, take your interest. Everybody, we are good at the end of the day. So and another thing is like collaborating together too is
Yes.
gonna help and make the work more easier and faster.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. I would say you've leveraged your collaboration as well.
Yeah, but also leverage on collaboration. I'm still like looking forward to more collaboration from my guys, from some A-list artists, which I know I'm very sure that's gonna happen.
That's great.
So
No worries. It's definitely going to happen.
mm-hmm.
So I wanted to ask one other question. So now I know that yes, you're into music, you do a lot of things in music. Can you just like stay? Okay, let's say somebody's like, oh, only thinking the only way to make money from music is streaming. Like, do you have other sources of income that people can make as an entertainer? It might be something that's worked for you, maybe something you've just heard and people can try.
I well, there are so many angles which you can make money, where you can make money from music.
Yeah.
Streaming, maybe endorsement, or maybe any production people or filmmaker, they want to use your song for their movie for promotion reason, or maybe what else again, from royalty, you get money from royalties. Yeah, those are the avenues, those are the platform where I feel you can make money from music, and maybe from concert, from shows. You make money from concert, from shows. Somebody wants to sample your music, you make money from, like, there are so many channels that we didn't know before, but now because
Exactly.
of music business, and like music business, and what else? Okay, generally music business now have enlightened, has brought in light,
Exactly.
yeah, into the whole thing, and let people see that there's so many money in different corners that you guys are not even aware about.
Okay, I think that's good. You mentioned something that I was quite curious before we started. You mentioned something about AI. So, what do you think? How do you think AI has infiltrated the music industry? Has it done something good? Has it done something bad? What do you think?
AI is doing great things though.
Oh, tell us some. What are some of the things? Maybe it
Okay,
has.
like for example now, like some of the softwares that we use for production, like they keep improving and
Mm,
bringing out different things. When we, for example, now one that they just dropped of recent is AI mastering
okay.
assistant. It's called AI mastering assistant. This one now, when you finish producing your music and probably you are good with mixing, you don't need to be looking for who help you master your song. Directly with where you are, you just master your song at the go.
Wow.
So that's one thing AI is doing. And I know there are still other things that I'm not even aware about. Okay, there's another one I've discovered too. If if I need a backup singer, like a female backup singer, or if I need, let me say, I need Nicki Minaj, or who again, Beyonce, to back up for
Beyonce.
me. There's a app I can actually use. I'll be the one to sing the song, and I'll put the wave of my voice in that
Mm,
software,
yes.
and I'll choose whoever I want. If I
Yes.
want Justin Bieber, if I want anybody, Chris Brown, to back up for me, or be part of that song, I'll just put it there, and it's going to come out exactly the way.
Wow. But I
So
hope there's
that's,
no copyright infringements,
you that
anything.
want to do something like that, you should know there will be issue now. So there's a way you go about it. It's not that maybe I can just, okay, I want to use Beyonce as my backup. I want her to be the one to back up for me for this particular song. It's not going to, like, his backup. It's not only our voice that will sound like that. We have so many
Yes.
backups. So
Okay.
just having that quality, AI
It's
is
good.
crazy. There's so many endless things that I've not even found out yet, that people
That you
already
will,
know.
exactly.
So AI is doing a great job,
So you wouldn't say
honestly.
there's any big disadvantage of using AI in your business, in music business.
I know it's gonna take a walk away from some people now. So everybody have to just be on their 10 toes and
Exactly.
update, get information, keep evolving. And because if you don't do get information, you just be, before you know, everything don't they don't
They've
everything.
taken it from you. You just be
eh
behind. So now let's go to your guitar making money off shows. So now people might want to know how much do you charge? So when they
I charge
want to
10
get
million, yeah, for
okay.
sure. I'm just kidding.
So how much do you charge? People might want to
I
know,
know,
okay, in case I
don't let
want
me
you to
put that
come
one on
on.
camera. If you want to know how much I charge, contact my manager.
Okay, don't worry, I'm going to put the manager's details underneath. So if you really want
Yeah,
to know how much it charges, if you
but we
need
charge a
him,
million, sha.
okay, so just get your money ready, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to your guitar, right? So what's that one song you love to play when you're alone that maybe makes you feel good,
Well,
sad, just whatever feeling you get?
when I'm alone and I'm with my guitar, I just love playing around with different sweet, soulful chords.
Yes.
It's not maybe I have one particular, because we have so many interesting songs, so many sweet songs. But I actually love when I'm alone. It's not maybe Afrobeat is actually very interesting
Mm-hmm.
music. But me myself personally, I love soulful music, jazz music, because that's what I grew up with.
Yeah.
Listen, but because we want to eat, and that's where the world is now. The world is moving. You have to go with what is
What
trending.
exactly?
If
Want
you really
to
want to
make money.
make money, and Afrobeat is, I love Afrobeat so much. But my quiet moment and when I'm alone is just something calm.
And you don't have one song that comes to your mind.
That's like I said, jazz music, George Benson, Norman Brown, Eclue, likes of them, Kenny G.
That's good.
So
That's nice. Don't worry.
mhm.
We're going to play some of their musics after this.
Yeah, so like the I dropped one instrumental like last month.
Mm-hmm.
If you listen to it, it's something calm too. But it's Amapiano, Amapiano is what is raining.
It's really
Afro
very.
Amapiano, Afro, never Amapiano, I'm happy, I know
I'm happy.
everything.
I know. That's nice. That's good. Okay, so let me ask, like, can you tell us one crazy guitar story or guitar experience you've had, and just
Yeah,
tell
I
us what
know.
happened?
When I first started guitar, they stole my first guitar.
Oh, sorry about that.
I swear, as in now, that's where I know devil is at work. Honestly,
Oh, what did you do afterwards?
uh, I can't even remember I got money to buy my first guitar actually. But when they stole that guitar, I cried online. I
Ah,
cried. I cried because I was saying, why will you do this? I'm just a young boy. Why will
trying
you
to
do this
survive.
to me? This is dear to my heart. You stole my guitar, really. But today I know who stole the guitar. I still
Wow.
find I know, and
And
I'm still
did you retrieve it back?
no. I didn't. That one
It's
gone
gone.
now. So what I did when they stole that guitar that year, I can't remember the year though. And who is going to give me money to buy a guitar? They say me go school. You say you want a guitar, you
Oh yeah,
know.
speaking about that, do you think was there any issues with your parents when you wanted to go into music?
No, they didn't really disturb me, but I didn't. My dad was not really with us, works, he travels around and all that, so it's not really with us.
Okay. So you think if it was with you, you
Yeah,
would
it
have
was.
issues with it?
Yeah, it will have restricted. It's not maybe he's not going to support, but like it will have restricted a lot of things that I'm supposed to have gathered or learned. So my mom didn't disturb me at all. So my mom was supporting me. She get, and
Yes.
then now maybe I'll go and if I ask for something else that okay, like, I want to buy a computer, I need this. They'll give me money to do it, but I'll go and meet them for guitar. So that they already complain I'm disturbing everybody in the house. Okay,
So
so
your guitar, you raised it yourself.
I went to work in a factory
Wow.
as a young boy. No, but as in because of the drive, the passion, the zeal was there. I just want to do this thing. I went to work in a factory for 1 month. I gathered the money. The salary was this exact money I wanted to use to buy the new guitar.
Wow.
So the factory was like close to the house too. Like it's not all these factories that used to do booklets for exam papers and all
Yes.
that. So I did 1 month there. I used to do extra hour. So that the extra hour money was what I was using as
You
upkeep.
were
So
really
that
determined.
yeah, so
That's really great.
so the main salary I didn't touch it. After that after the first month, I just did 1 month. I collected my salary like this. They didn't see me
My
again.
guitar.
I went to buy the guitar. So like I stopped working because that was the reason why I went to work in the factory. Nobody sent me,
That's
even
good.
So
I think it's a great thing because I feel like in this life, there are going to be obstacles. There are going to be things that will make
that
you
one is
think.
big obstacle. A
Well,
big
I'm glad
one.
you were able to really,
Uh-uh.
because I feel like everybody has a story,
Mm-hmm.
and if you're not able to write your story, that's where it ends. So you were
Mm-hmm.
able to like make ends meet, work somewhere else to be able to raise money to get your guitar, which
Mm-hmm.
really tells. And I'm really glad to know how far you've really gone. And okay, so now I know that yes, you've been in the industry for like 15 years, and you've really learned a lot. So do you have any lessons you can give somebody who is just starting? It's maybe something you wish you had heard when you started.
Yeah, okay. For upcoming guys, I keep saying it and I'll still continue saying it. Consistency is actually one of the major key
Yes.
to whatever you're doing. It's not even only music, anything. Because there's a principle to life
Mm-hmm.
and there's a process. And God is a God of process. You can't jump the line,
Can't
honestly.
cheat nature, yeah.
You can't cheat. You have to go through the process. You have to learn, relearn,
Yes.
learn, keep learning. Everybody is still learning, even though you feel you're getting there. You have to still keep learning and be focused. Don't be distracted. Focus on and do the right thing at the right time. Learn what you're supposed to learn because we are growing old. But there are some things I feel I will do. Now I can't. I don't even have time to do them anymore. What if I'm not done then?
Before
Done
then.
then. No, those things then. Like now, it's going to be very hard for me to. Though there's you can do anything. You can start anything at any time. But I feel when you start early enough, it's going to actually and go to school, study, get knowledge.
That's
So you
good.
get so that's the advice I have for upcoming guys.
That's good. One major question that I want to I think is really important is the money you make from your music, how do you think people should reinvest it into other things they're doing? Like
Yeah.
what's that thing that's worked for you when it comes to reinvesting the money that comes from music?
So like reinvesting your money into your craft is actually very, very important because number one, when you go for events, you have to
Yes.
have a particular percentage you keep aside after expenses, after you pay yourself, you have to keep money
Exactly.
because number one, you have to look good.
Lifestyle.
You have
You
to
have to
yeah,
ensure.
you have to smell good. You have to look the part you want. That part is who are your target audience? You know, who are you trying to sell your market, your product to?
Yes.
So that's that one on your clothing, your looks. That one is an investment.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Because you're
because
already in that lifestyle
yeah,
industry, you have to
that's an
ensure.
investment. And maybe you need gadgets for your work. That's an investment too. Okay, you get maybe you want to buy a camera, maybe a producer like someone like me, I like have to invest in gadgets. Instead of you going to studio to rent studio, you can invite producer to come into your own space. Instead of like you've also saved money for cost and having your own personal studio too.
Yes. Would go
Investing
a
in that
long
one
way.
too is going to help you to be more efficient, to be more
Exactly.
productive. That's the investment too. Invest in your craft, invest in promoting yourself,
That's
pushing
great.
pushing yourself. Let's like the constant this thing that people you have to just keep disturbing people
That's good.
and you have to buy that and money now. You have to invest all those things.
So
So
basically just invest in your craft,
yeah,
find
invest.
loopholes or find things you think you need
Yeah,
and
add
just get it.
add more like advanced. Okay, I think of okay, what can I do next?
Mm,
I hear what's the next thing to do? You need money for that next thing to do.
that's
So
great.
yeah,
So
so
now as we're leaving, so tell us your own favorite one of your favorite songs so we can play afterwards.
okay, at the moment, right?
Yes, one of your favorite songs.
Streak.
Okay, so can you tell people where it's available on so they can stream
So
it?
we have Streak on all digital platforms: Apple, Spotify, YouTube, Deezer, Amazon. Across all platforms, you find my Streak there.
You guys should please stream Streak.
Streak.
Exactly. Thank you so much for coming on Ypick. It's really been great to learn some of these things from you. And I'm sure a lot of people might have more questions, more follow back comments. So guys, if you want to reach out to Ypick, his handle is going to be underneath in the description or in the caption below. Please reach out to him if you have any guitar jobs, any shows that you want him to come on because he's really into, right? Thank you so much once again, guys. So don't forget to send your comments and drop thumbs up. Okay, see ya. Bye.